Hi, this is Chris Katulka of the Friends of Israel Today radio program. Forbes reports that since the 1950s, U.S. taxpayers have funneled $6.3 billion to the Palestinians. In 2018, however, the Trump administration cut Palestinian aid to zero, a first in the 71-year history of funding the region. President Joe Biden did an about-face on the Trump policy, siding with the PLO, promising to rekindle the broken relationship and restart aid. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met in person with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas after the ceasefire between Hamas and Israel, and he vowed the U.S. is working to supply more than $360 million of urgent support for the Palestinian people for reconstruction efforts. But let me ask you, is it any coincidence that Gaza rocket fire into Israel was nearly non-existent from 2018 to April of 2021, and then all of a sudden, after the Biden administration promises financial relief to the Palestinians, 4,700 rockets are launched from Gaza into Israel? And even think about this. After President Trump recognized Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and promised to move the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, which many experts said could ignite a major war in the region, there was barely any response from Hamas. The Trump administration acted to defund the terrorist regime. The money that we send to Palestinians is designed to help educate Palestinian children, build infrastructure, provide food and basic necessities for those in need, and yet the funds we give are never audited. The financial assistance designed for reconstruction efforts that Secretary Blinken is talking about will probably be used to build a sophisticated network of tunnels to smuggle and move rockets and weapons that will be used on Israel. And while many Palestinians in Gaza live in third world conditions, their Hamas leaders live luxuriously as they jet set between Qatar and Turkey. You know, less than a year ago, peace was breaking out all throughout the Middle East between Israel and her neighbors. The Abraham Accords solidified strategic alliances between Israel, the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Sudan, and Morocco, with many believing Saudi Arabia wasn't that far behind. The conversation about the region was different, it was fresh, it was new. It was a new Middle East. And yet, in just a span of a few weeks, it feels like we're sliding backwards. There is no doubt that the Palestinian people, innocent Palestinians, need help. They are under the oppressive leadership of Hamas, a terrorist organization. Returning to the old ways doesn't sound like the right answer. And that's the way it seems that we're going, back to failed Middle East policies that existed for 71 years.